Hello, lovely sim racers. How is everybody? I know this is a late stream. I usually do it a lot earlier, but this time around there is a reason. I was working up until this moment on the release candidate of the new lovely dashboard, and I started streaming about 30 minutes before the race because I wanted to do a walkthrough. Just a few things that have been changed and updated, and the plans for it. So yeah, stick around and I'll show you. So yeah, I won't hesitate much more. We're going into the lovely dashboard 1.6 version. This version, the main feature will be support for AMS Automobilista 2, and there's preliminary support for R-Factor 2. And when I say preliminary, I've added a lot of the stuff in there, but I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to leave and not, because R-Factor is much like AMS, very poor in the data that I get from SimHub. So making changes and trying to figure it out. But what I'm going to show you today is a few key elements for the new lovely dashboard. So I have a list here of things that I've been updating. There's an updates. You can see there's a big list of stuff that have been changed. So let's start off with basics. AMS 2, R-Factor 2. They will be supported in 1.6. I'm running on my dash right here, which I will switch to in a moment. I'm running the release candidate, which is pretty much close to what you'll be getting in a full version when it comes. Now, let me start up a session. Actually, you know what? I haven't thought this out through. I need to let me get to this and run this in a windowed mode so I can show you what is going on here. All right, I'll leave it like that, because I think you won't mind. So let me have a session working in the background. This isn't going to be the best, but it is what it is. I can probably do something better, but you know, whatever. So one of the things that has changed is now when you switch TC, brake balance, or anything, it's far larger. So the typography here, it's a lot easier to spot when you're looking at it. So that's one thing. Another thing is ignition and engine off. Those are also very easy to spot. So this is ignition off. If you turn the ignition on, now it's engine off. And when you turn the ignition on, you get that. One more thing that has been added is the clutch. So next to the speed, where it says 0, there's a little yellow with 100. That's the clutch. So if you see, if I start, clutch goes down. I've got automatic clutch. Okay, that's my automatic clutch. But if you had an actual clutch and you pulled the clutch, the analog clutch, that would go up and down, and it works pretty much as you'd expect. Now, let me check my list. I'm gonna go to those later. Those are the good parts. Hold on. I fixed some bugs which were existing. One of the bugs was basically there wasn't the low fuel warning on all of the low fuel screens. Like now you can see fuel. I can change it. Yeah, okay. You have to go manually here. So what was it? C, I think. Yeah. So these things over here, they didn't all have the warning. So if you had a different fuel screen, you wouldn't see the warning. But now you do. That's fixed. Pit limiter. Someone told me that there are cases where there's, I think it's in iRacing, where pit limiter for me, it's only 2 digits in ACC. But there are some races in iRacing where the pit limiter is 100. So I adapted it. So if it's over 100, over 99 basically, the typography, the fonts just get a bit smaller, and now it fits perfectly, which is pretty cool because I didn't know that. That's the feedback that I get from everyone in Discord. So that's what I thank you for. You guys are awesome for helping me out with this thing over here. There have been a lot of performance tweaks, so throughout. So a lot of JavaScript changes and whatnot. And that's basically New fuel module, yeah, pit limiter, adapter, yeah, okay, I got those. Okay, so everything else is AMS2. So you saw those fixes, okay? Those are good, you know, UI stuff, you know, whatnot. It's okay. Adapting the dashboard to AMS2 and R Factor have been a lot of the time that I've spent on this, but there's more. So if you're using the settings JSON file that I have, I've added a few things in there. So let's go look at that. First off, let me, if I switch to this mode, hold on a second, let me set this thing up. I don't care about that, but what I want to do is load my primary display. Good, let's move that out of the way. Now, first off, let me show you how you load, where you actually put the JSON file. Hey Daniel, hey Brian, I'm walking through the new 1.6 dashboard. I'm gonna cut this up and also upload it for future reference. I'm just doing it right before my race, which starts in 20 or odd minutes. So, all right, so on your hard drive, you go to local disk, you find program files 86 or whatever. In there, you'll find a folder named SimHub. And in there, there's a JavaScript extensions. And in there, that is where you drop the settings file you will find on GitHub along with the dashboard. Now, if you don't add this file to this folder here, it's fine. It'll just use the default values. But you drop it in here, the dashboard will automatically read it and grab those settings and basically set up your dash. And what can you do now? This is pretty cool. So let me make this a bit smaller here because I want you guys to see all this. All right, so if you double click on this or basically hit edit or whatever, it'll open a text editor. As simple as that. So this is what the JSON file looks like. It's got a few settings here. I don't know if you can see it well, but it is what it is right now. Actually, I don't know if I can make this view increase font size. Yeah, I can do that for you. All right. So now I got big fonts. All right. So I'll look at these three in the end. So one of the things you can do is, I need to do this here. So A, B, all right. One of the things you can do, this already exists, right? This already exists, but for those of you who don't know it, right now, anywhere in the dash where you have names, it's always the first initial and the full last name. But here in a driver name, if you put, instead of 0, you put 1 and you hit save, now you have the first name in full and the last name is an initial. It depends, because I know some people have asked that they want to see the first names because they're racing with friends, so they just want to see the first names or whatever. You can set that up. You can do that there. Another thing is, when you cross the line, when you're in currently default, when you're in qualifying or practice, you get the lap review. Some have expressed that it's annoying. Okay, I get it. And some have said that they want to see it during the race and always. So there's a setting here under lap review. Basically, I had the overlay on. So basically, you say 0 is always off, 1 is only in qualifying sessions, and 2 is always on. So default is 1. Only in quali and practice sessions do you see that lap review every time you cross the finish line. If you don't want to see it at all, you turn it to 0 and hit save. Or if you always want to see it even during races, you just put that as a number 2. I'll leave it as 1 because it's basically useful during quali and practice sessions to see your progress and how far off you are from yourself or from the other drivers and whatnot. Next one, lap review delay. So that lap review panel opens up and sits there for 5 seconds. This is milliseconds, so if you want 5 seconds, you have to put 5,000. But you can do this essentially 3.5 seconds. You can fine tune this and have it delay as much as you want on your screen, which again, it was requested and now it's in the settings. So you can do that. I'll leave it 3,500. It's fine, 3.5 seconds. Now, one more request and things you can do here is you can turn the flags on and off. So some of you that are using a DDU or have external flags on their rigs didn't want to see the flags that appeared in this top left corner here. So now you can turn them off. Default they're on, but you can also turn it to 1, which will hide the flags. They won't ever appear on your dash. You can use your external flags or whatever. Next thing, map type. This is pretty cool as well. So map type has always been a static map, right? This is okay, you know, it works and it's good. But I also enjoy having an animated map. So if I hit 1 and hit save, now the map is animated. As I'm driving through, it zooms in and zooms in and out depending on if I'm in a corner or if I'm going slower. Now it's because I'm stopped, it's really zoomed in. But if I start driving, it'll zoom out a bit and you get a better picture, but it doesn't show the entire map. It basically shows around you, which is very useful as well. And I always like leaving it there, and that's where I'll have it now. And this is also, I think the UI mode is also important. So I've got some requests that maybe the lines on the dash are a bit too loud. Let me go back to the home page. If they're not, whatever. So now I have UI mode, which is low, medium, and high. Default is high. I don't mind, but if you want, you can put 1 and hit save, and it lowers the lines. And 0, which is even lower, they're even lower. So basically you can hide stuff, right? And this goes for every screen on the dash. I like it. I like to see the lines. They define the areas of information, so I'm keeping them, but you can change them, which is, you know, it's a nice thing to customize the dash any which way you like. And now that I said customize, let's look at these 3 last bits over here. Now, when you're in a session, you see the dashboard. That's fine. And you can go through the screens and everything, and it's working, and you know, it's what you've gotten to know and to love your dashboard. I saw that a lot. I know Daniel did it once. He's on the chat. Hey Dan. And I saw other people do it as well, where they took apart the dash and they basically removed my logo, which is fine, okay, and they put their number and names, and it didn't feel right for me. Not because of what I did, but it didn't look part of the dash. So in 1.6, you will be able to customize the dash for your name, number, and color. And that will be done like this. Let me shut down the session. So the dash, sorry, confirm. So now the dash is in its default state. Let me move it over here, actually. I need, there it is. Okay. So this is the default dash, right? This is what you would see. It's the RC now because it's almost done. It's release candidate, the one I have here. In the Discord, you can grab the beta 3, which has most of the stuff you just saw here. It doesn't have the fix for the clutch and the ignition and engine off, but it's fine. You can grab it there. Now, when it's in this mode, instead, like the default is you have my logo, which is fine. You might not want it. It's there because I made it, so you know, I can do whatever I want, right? It's mine. But because I'm not that kind of a person, and I like people to customize the shit out of everything they have because it's theirs, and lovely dashboard is yours. In the settings file, you have 3 options. You can put your name. Let me put my name in there. There it is. I got it right. And my number. This 33 has nothing to do with Max Verstappen. Absolutely nothing. This is my number. He stole it off of me. And you can put your color. Now, all of these, if you don't put name or anything, this will be the default state. All right. So if I hit save now, check this out. Boom. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? By default, the color is my blue. It's the lovely racing blue. But if you guys feel as if, you know, you want to do something different, you can put names. And I got red. Or if you actually want to match that of Max Verstappen, you can put orange. You can put any web safe name in that field, hit save, and it'll work. Let's say There you go. And obviously it supports up to 3 numbers because, you know, you can have 3 numbers. Now 4 numbers might be a bit too long, but you can have 3 numbers. And as far as the color is concerned, you can put web-safe names in there, but you can also put hex. So if you want to be very specific about the color, you can convert whatever you have into a hex code, which looks something like this. And you can just Google and find your color and just put that in here as well. You will need to put the, what do they call it? I forgot what they call it, whatever. And do that. If you can put white, for instance, and it'll be white, but it'll look ugly, you know? So I'm gonna leave it like that. And with that, you get full customization on your dashboard. And what does that look like? Look at this. That's my dash. That looks just wonderful. It really does look wonderful. Let's see, maybe a yellow. Wow, I think it's nice. And now you'll be able to customize your dashboard with your name and your number and your color and all that through the settings file. All you need to do is just drop that file in that folder I showed you. And there'll also be instructions in the GitHub when this thing is released in documentation, and you're set. You can do that. Why is my chat up there? Chat is behaving really extra weird lately. Sorry. All right. And with that, let me switch back to the gameplay. And with that, I conclude the presentation of the lovely dashboard 1.6. Coming to you possibly next week. I am still struggling to get rFactor 2 fully supported. Right now, it's really close. AMS2 is almost fully supported. And RF2, like if you want, you can try it out, get the beta, join Discord, grab the beta, try it out. It should be okay, you know, but there are things missing. I'm having trouble getting basic information for RF2 and AMS, to be honest. They don't even provide the time of day of the session, which is, I find very odd. And RF2 has a few other really super basic stuff that are missing. But, you know, I won't digress. It is what it is, and I'm trying to make this dashboard as close as possible to ACC. ACC essentially has the best data in SimHub. And that's where I started working on, and it's great. So ACC is probably the best data set I have and created the lovely dashboard. Everything else comes after that. I'm not talking about games, right? I'm not saying which is better, which sim is better and whatnot. I'm purely talking about the data set. So ACC is the best practice, I guess. And with that, I made the lovely dashboard, and now I'm porting it to everything else. So every other sim gets either a less version of lovely dashboard or a different version. So, you know, trying to work with it, and I'm trying to get everything done. So keep your eye out next week. I will tweet it, so follow me on Twitter. I will put it on Instagram, so yes, you guessed it, follow me on Instagram. I will publish this video on YouTube, so please subscribe and hit that notification button as well, so that will be on YouTube as well. And what else is there? Discord. Join the Discord. That's where you get everything. And in Discord, you can also, you know, contact me, and we can just discuss future developments and everything else. I see Daniel was yelling, I want the pit wall, I want the pit wall. Well, the lovely dashboard is going to be developed into a pit wall as well, which is what you can use on your 4th monitor on top. So it'll be a different version of the lovely dashboard, but it will have information that's good just to glance up if you don't want to look at your screen or whatever. But that's also going to be developed at some point. So yeah, join the Discord and do everything else if you like this content. Of course, it's up to you. I'm just trying to do something useful. So yeah, the chat's been on fire. If this is called fire, let's go. I'm gonna scroll up and see. All right, Dan, yay! Hi man, Brian, yes. Animated map, and it is amazing having a static. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have the static map on the lovely pit wall. Yeah. Hey Pedro, How you doing, man? What else? Name? Yeah, I think you need to make this dashboard yours. I saw you basically removed the splash screen and put yours, which is perfectly fine. But I think now it's just a bit more, you know, it suits the actual dash with the fonts and sizes and everything. And it's safe to say like you can do your own colors and everything. It'll work fine. So I'm happy with that as it is. Daniel, you're so kind. No, I'm probably not. I think the people that make the sims are the better devs. I'm just using this. And actually, the guy who makes SimHub, he's probably even better than I am. Yeah. But no, thanks for your kind words. I really appreciate you saying that and joining me for every stream as well. So yeah, thanks, man. Yasu Roadrunner. Ευχαριστώ πολύ, ρε φίλε. Να είσαι καλά. Matthew, the answer would be yes, there are ways to make it bigger. But I don't know, like, if it's so much of a problem, I don't know. Like, if there are more people that think that need to be better, I find it fine. I have a 5-inch screen now. I don't have a 4.3, so maybe that might be an issue. But if there are more people that need it bigger, I'd probably consider it. But so far, like, as I'm using it, it's okay. But please, yeah, Matthew, let me know. If join the Discord, probably open up a suggestion or something, and let us discuss, because I also want to make this accessibility compliant. Well, he'll never be accessibility compliant. But if we can fix this and help that part, that would be awesome. So yeah, please join us in the discussion. Thanks, Daniel. You are too kind. All right. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm just being humble. But yeah, I don't like to talk about that. But anyway, so we will be racing. Paul Ricard. I'll do one race today because I started this session really late. I haven't done anything else today. So what time does it start? It should be in a few minutes. 7 minutes, which is good. Oh, we have time to talk. If you have any other questions regarding the dashboard, the one that you just saw, please ask away. What can I do? Can I do anything? I'm not going to run any other sim. That's for sure. I hate it when I do that. But let me see. Let me open it up again. Anything else I can show? So this is... All right, so once it enters, let me put that over there. Good, so once it enters, it turns on. What else can I show here? You got your lights, you got your flasher, you got your rain light, you got your wipers. That engine icon top left, it also goes with the central module. And Daniel, you can see now, you can clearly distinguish between ignition and engine off. And when they're both on, there it is. And you can see the clutch input. I don't have my clutch engaged, it's automatic. So the moment I start, you can see it going down. But it lives in harmony.
Track's clear.
With
push. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
Let me lower that. So it lives in harmony with the speed. And of course, when you're fully off, it goes away. So you don't see it anymore. But when you start braking, it appears. So I think that's okay. I think we're all okay with that one. Because the previous one was a bit too annoying. I know that. So I think this is okay. Brake, of course. And one thing I changed is you can see my brake as I'm pressing on it. Throttle lives under the brake. So like that's my throttle, and if I hit my brakes, it'll cover the throttle as a little graph. That wasn't like that in the beginning. I switched their order, so now it's like that. One thing I really like is for my dash, you can see it here. Now the numbers are far larger. on my dash. Don't ignore the big screen. Ignore that one, right? On my little dash, they're so much clearer to read now. I made them like super large, which is pretty cool. Like everything. That's good. Yeah, you can switch things around on the dashes. So, yeah, I don't want to talk about these things. I think we've already talked about them a lot. A is for the left module, so you can go through a few things here. Your damage, your lap times, your relative, your class standings, and tires, and damage again. And the right module is exactly the same, but it starts off in a different place, which is the lap times, and then you go relatives, class standings, tires, damage, and back again. C, action C is for the fuel. You can go through the fuel times. One thing to note, the fuel calculator, I'm reworking it. I'm reworking it for every sim. I'm going to try and get the math better. So basically the only math that I'm actually doing, to be honest, is this last screen where it says insufficient data, where I calculate two things. The first thing is, if you're running a really long race, I basically calculate how much you need to refuel. So maybe it's a 90-minute race or like a 45-minute race, and you don't need to refuel a lot. Like the first stint will be, you know, full. You need like 60 liters, and then you need another 60 liters. It'll tell you how much you need to finish the race. But if you're in a race and your fuel is enough, the second number will show you how much fuel you'll have when you cross the line. So basically, when you glance at that calculator when you're in the race, you know if you need to refuel and how much, or if the fuel you have will be enough, or how much you've overfueled. I think those are like super awesome, those two numbers. And I use the word awesome too much, but they're very useful. So that's there. Everything else is pretty much the same. Keep on hitting the wrong buttons here. This is class standings and your relatives. In the relative, if you've... race is going to start in a few minutes. If there's a fastest lap, the last line down here gets converted to the fastest lap. So if you're in a session, if you're racing, you always can see who's got the fastest lap. This was missing prior to 1.55, I think, the version. So now you can see who's got the fastest lap and what that fastest lap is. Everything else is the same. And finally, for the map, yeah, I also added the flags up here. So now it's Sector 1, Sector 2, Sector 3 yellow, or green, it lights up there as well. And you also have the wind, which doesn't exist in RF2. And in AMS2, I had to do some really weird math. I had to go back to school, basically, to figure out how to get the direction, which I'm pretty sure I've gotten wrong anyway. But yeah, I think that wraps up the presentation for 1.60 on the lovely dashboard. I chose to do it during the live stream because I'm never going to do it on a video on its own. So I just said, what the hell? Let's go on. Let's do this here and get feedback. Yeah. Nate, man, you've been a while. I haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope you're doing good. I saw you've been traveling and working a lot, so hope everything is good, man. Roadrunner, how can we map those things on a wheel? Oh, that's SimHub. That is absolutely SimHub. I've got 56 seconds. Let me just show you really quick. In SimHub. Oh, wait, I need to exit this anyway. So in SimHub, you can still see my screen. Yes, you can. In SimHub, you go to your devices, and in here under controls, this is where you map everything. Don't try mapping them somewhere else. I think they got settings, I think there. Don't. Just go to your devices. That's my lovely DDU, and you map everything here. So I have next cycle dash template, a button to go to every screen. And then I also have the actions, action A, B, C, and D. That's where you map the actions for the screen. It's as simple as that. I think we're good. I think I need to join the session in just a few seconds and then watch my ELO and SA get destroyed. I've not been traveling. I've been working. Traveling just in the summer. I haven't done anything else, at least not yet. So, oh yeah, I thought you were talking about me. Yes, no, it is you. Yeah, okay. I've seen your Instagram pics. Yes, all good, all good. Just super busy, a lot of work. I didn't have enough time to basically do the stuff that I wanted to do, but I'm finding time, as I always do. It's 11 p.m. here, so I extend my days by just not sleeping, but it's good, it's healthy. I'm getting older, so I don't need to sleep as much as I used to. That's the benefit of getting old. All right. Joining the session. All right, guys, I'm going to race. I'm going to the races. Setup 1313. Thank you very much. I also have a video which I have actually done and I haven't edited about these Coach Dave setups. Not reviewing the setups at all. I'm reviewing the benefit I can get from a setup. But anyway, I won't go into that yet. I really want to make that video edited, basically. So let's set things up here. My setup, God, what am I gonna do? 14 laps, 12. I'm gonna leave the setup as is. Coach Dave, I trust them, but it's a lot colder. Let me get rid of the music. Pump up the game. Alright, I think we're going to be set there. Pressures, what do I do? Should I pump them up by 1? Maybe. How old am I? How old am I? 46. 46. I had to calculate. I don't get asked that long. I mean, I don't know. When was the last time someone asked me how old I am? I don't even know. I'm old enough not to have any candles on my cake. That's pretty much it. 20. I'll put 1.5 up. And this last one.
The track temp is 28. The air temp is 27 Celsius.
Alright, I'm going to head out. I don't know, I'll see what the pressures are like when I get out. Yeah, but look at this. Look at this. Oh wait, I can't go yet. I have to turn on my heart rate monitor. Because it's awesome to share that. Alright, check this out. Boom. Engine off. Why isn't it yellow? What just happened? Wait a second. This is really weird. What?
Air and track temps are decreasing. Air temp is now 13. The track temp is now 13.
That's so odd. I'll ask questions later. There's an old version of my DDU, the Lobby dashboard, on my DDU right now. What the hell? How does that even work?
Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line. All right,
Don't know what happened.
got 10 minutes to
Really?
finish the lap in.
What the hell, Murphy?
Brakes all round. Be careful.
We're just looking at it. I don't get it. You can see the animated map here, which is pretty cool. Something really weird is happening.
10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
And I don't have the latest version. How can that even be? I was just showing the latest version. What? Who can tell me what's wrong?
Sector 3 is now yellow. Yellow flag. We think that forklifts has spun off.
Actually, I know what's wrong. Ah, nice edge case. Actually, not an edge case. It's me being silly. I haven't finished developing the clutch. Fine. And I forgot to put the new clutch in this alternate version. Alright, it's the same dash. I'm just being weirdo. Not understanding what I'm doing. Alright, let's head out. Try and get a good lap in. This is split 4. Mid-pack for me, I guess. Let's see what we can do. If only I could drive as much as I like to code and make this dashboard. We are the same age, alright. So then I'm not as old as I think I am, or you're as old as I am. Philosophical questions, I guess. I didn't do that. No one saw that. No one saw that. Nope, I didn't do that. I didn't race as much at Paul Ricard as I wanted to.
Fastest lap for Mier, 156.00.
Pressures aren't that bad, to be honest. That was a random draw, putting up 1.5.
16th place.
On your right, stay right.
Your brake temperatures look good.
I need to brake a bit earlier there. I don't need to be a hero. Old people. That doesn't make me feel any better, but okay. I'll accept that. I will accept it. I'll start dyeing my beard.
Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace. Your front tyres are cold.
Alright, I'll have enough to go once more.
Okay, Costas, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
So I have fuel for one more. And then we'll be refueling.
3:17. We're running on fumes, mate.
That felt a bit better. Oh, what was that?
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. The guy behind has just done a 157.08. Sector 2 is green. Sector 1 time's okay.
Passionate we are. Passionate we are. Best lap was 158.4? That sucks. Tuesday I did a 156.5, so I'm proud of that one. Not this.
Right tyres are cold. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. Very little fuel left. The guy behind has just done a 156.39. 2 litres remaining. Sector 1 is yellow.
That was a bad last turn.
The car ahead has just done a
Damn it, I lost so much time there. I don't have fuel to go for another one. This is it, P13.
14th.
I'll take it. 2 minutes 45. I'm not even gonna try. Alright, you can see the warning, which now exists on all screens. And here, in this screen over here, you'll see that the left says 2.5 and right says 0. So left is how much I need to refuel to basically end this session. So if I had 2.3, I need to put 2.2 liters or whatever to get those 2 minutes and have enough fuel for the session. So that's basically the calculator. I need to rework on the calculator a bit. I know it has issues, so the calculator isn't perfect, but I'll be working on that a bit as well before I release. Well, this RC will be on Discord before I release the actual dashboard, so yeah. And I need to add that to my list of to-dos. Update central module with clutch and ignition off. Possibly we'll do that right after this race. Alright, before this ends, let me go check my pressures.
That's a new fastest lap for Mier.
I'll go up 5 here. 6. 1 here. This was 26. Wow, this is low. I'll go 5 because I don't want to be too high. And possibly 4 here. Fuel, what we're doing is 3.1 per lap. So let's use my other calculator. 25 minutes, 44 liters. I'm using an app called Fuel Calc, if you're interested, to calculate how much fuel I need. So this says I need 44 liters for the race, for 25-minute race. I always put, you know, an extra 2, so if it's a 3 liter average per lap, I'll just put like at least 2, just to make sure if there's an extra lap, there's enough wiggle room in there. Although this calculator is actually pretty good. I don't include the formation lap or the cooldown lap because we don't care, and we don't have formation laps here. But yeah, I'm going to put 3 liters just to be completely on the safe side. Yeah, we're good. Looking at the stream right now, those orange names for Diver and Smith, and now Grum and Blue for Lawson, that has been one of the hardest things I had to code for the lovely dashboard. Honestly, this does not come for free. There's no API that says, you know, if he's in front of you, behind you, add the colors. It just says laps. And if you use laps, that's wrong. Because if you're racing and you're like 2 seconds behind number one, when they cross the line, they're 1 lap ahead and they become orange. But they're actually not ahead. They're just 2 seconds ahead of you. So that needed a lot of calculations. I take into account the lap distance, the lap time, and then calculate the difference between every driver as their drivers, myself and the other drivers, and determine if the guys ahead of me are more than a lap, fine, but if they're not more than a lap, how far are they ahead of me? So I can determine if they're ahead of me, they're, you know, or if I'm a back marker to them, or if someone else is a back marker to me, so if they're orange and blue and stuff like that. And it seems to be working on every sim the same, because I'm using very simple data, but doing a lot of math, JavaScript behind it. So it seems to be working okay. A lot of questions that I get, though, a lot, is, oh, but the relative times are not exactly like in ACC. Yes, they're not. I can't do anything about it. It's what I have. It's the information I have in SimHub. So it's probably SimHub that doesn't have the right data. There's not much I can do there, other than tap into the game itself, which I will not do that. I actually want to have a life, so that's not going to happen.
The track temp is 13. The air temp is 13 Celsius.
Anyone notice I put up Christmas lights back there? Poorly, I know, poorly, but they are. All right. All right. What am I going to do? I'm going to try and have a good race. I'm in P20. And after the race, I'm going to wrap up the stream, which will be rather short. And I'm going to go fix the lovely dashboard. And if I'm happy with it, maybe tomorrow I'll just put out the release candidate on Discord. But I'm still waiting on feedback. I'm still waiting on feedback from everyone. So maybe next week I'll release the final version. We'll see. I don't have any actual plans right now. Not changing anything else. Happy with the setup. And we're off to the races. All right, this is it. I was such an idiot before. I was looking at these and like, why isn't it yellow? It was because I was on a wrong, like there's different dashes here. I had to fix this. The different versions. So many things you need to keep tabs on, and I forgot that. I'll fix it and it'll be ready. Cool. So P20. Hoping for a clean race. This is probably one of the first times I actually see SA99 for myself in the top right corner. I'm so proud of that 99 safety rating. Always try to be safe.
Green, green, green.
That's it. We got green.
On your left. Hold your line.
What's this guy doing? Oh, maybe he's a bit smarter than everyone else.
Clear all round. Left side. Clear left.
Wants to avoid all that shit, I guess. Elbows out, boys.
On your right. Clear right. Right side. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear all round.
Not much I can do there. I don't know what happened behind me though. Roadrunner. I don't know your name, but Roadrunner, I live in Athens. Athens, Greece. But I guess you already knew that.
Yellow flag. Green flag. You're clear of the incident.
Oh, whoa, 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 someone killed someone there. Oh shit. Oh no, no. No. That
Yellow
hurt.
flag.
Oh, that hurt.
Clear left.
Okay, Costas.
Left side.
You're clear.
What the hell was that?
Clear left.
This track. Love it or hate it. It seems flat, but it ain't. Okay, he's going to pit.
Green flag, sector 2.
Okay, I got damage, heavy, in front.
On your left. Hold your line.
What you doing, boy?
Still there. Clear left.
Shit. Funny enough, the car doesn't feel really bad. I don't know what the actual damage will do though. There's a lot of damage, that's for sure. It just doesn't feel bad. Don't feel any understeer or something. Probably gonna lose a lot of top speed though.
Car left.
Yeah.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Haha, Stelio. Nope. Athens, Greece.
Yellow flag.
Oh, I can't rely on the car here. No, no, no. There is damage, but it seems to be
Car
salvageable.
left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
As long as this guy doesn't do anything stupid.
Car right. Clear right.
Again, that was my mistake. I did something stupid on that turn. Went too deep onto the curb, and it just threw me off. That sucks. Hey, Rory. Thanks, man. Come watch me not be able to race.
Let's make sure we can take him. B19.
Ah, thanks, man. Thanks. Ah, this is an honor having you around. Thanks for joining. Don't expect good driving from me. You know? I'm still trying. People say that my dashboard is really good, and so they come for the dashboard.
Clear right.
I just try and amuse myself with the streams. Oh god, too much damage here.
Track limits.
Oh, Paul Ricard. Oh, Paul Ricard.
On your left. Clear left.
Nice and smooth.
Where is he?
Keep it balanced. That's 20 minutes to go.
What happened to him?
20 minutes. Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
Left side.
Yeah, go,
Still
go,
there.
go.
Clear left.
Yeah, I ain't got no top speed. Too much damage.
Clear left.
Yeah, no.
Tires, we need to get some heated.
There's too much damage. I can't hold it. It's killing me.
Right side. Clear right.
I try.
Okay, Costas, the next car is Lawson.
Thanks, man. I actually try to do my best. Somehow I always fail. But one thing I always do is never give up, so. I mean, this is your first time on a stream, which is perfect, and thank you for joining. If you see previous streams, like even when I get taken out on T1, I finish the race. I don't give a damn. Like, it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna give up. And usually I find that if you're consistent enough, no matter how far back you are, you always gain a lot of positions. So there's always things to gain. Not always, but most of the time. Alright, man. Nice of you to drop by. Thank you. Thank you very much. It was awesome. Oh man, lap times have dropped so much. Good night, brother. Good night.
On your left.
Oh, wow.
Still there.
That was close.
Come on, Costas. Keep pushing. We might get him back.
I hate it when my crew chief is like, oh, come on, man, you can do better. No, I can't.
Clear right.
Look at this. The car won't turn in here at all.
The gap behind is now 1.1.
The disappointment in my crew chief is so friggin' awesome. I enjoy it.
We'll be warned about track limits.
Nah, there's two damages coming out.
That's the new fastest lap for Junior, 155.58.
I'll try not to come in contact with anyone, but this race will be thrown away as well. Damn it, I just realized that my ELO is very low. ELO is low. ELO is low. Which means I can actually lose my Gold Plus license. Okay, that was scary.
The incident's clear. Green flag.
Right side. Clear right.
Always leave the space. I'm trying to.
Man, defend harder.
Clear right.
I can't defend.
Clear right.
Look at this. I'm a sitting duck right now. Damn it. Look at that McLaren behind me.
Far left.
Yo, boy, get that slipstream. It's all yours. 256 top speed, 260. Nah. Nope. All right. Success for me would be not to finish this race last. I blew it, I know. It was my fault. I took the curb a bit too, you know,
Okay, Costas,
too much.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
And now I'm paying for that. Yeah, there is too much damage. I can see heavy in the front, 21 seconds estimated pit time.
325.
And I don't know about the suspension. I have no idea. I don't have that information in SimHub. So in my dash it says 21. If I turn on this, I'll see that it's 51. Oh, damn it. Now I know. So there's a lot of suspension damage as well. So in the dash you only see your aero damage. SimHub doesn't, ACC doesn't expose the full damage. So what you see in the dash, you're seeing it in the overlay right now. It says 21. That's just aero damage. So in ACC now it says 51.1, which means 30 seconds is the time. So there's actually no, that's it. I only have aero damage. That's interesting. I'm being an idiot. So remove that. 40. No suspension. No bodywork. Yeah. 40-second damage. Okay. Weird, but it's calculated like that, so it's what I have. There is a lot of damage.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 2.6.
Σε ευχαριστώ πολύ, Στέλιο. Καλά. Αύριο φεύγω. Πάω Βόλο για λίγο. Για Σαββατοκύριακο, οπότε θα το δοκιμάσω την Σαββατοκύριακο ή την επόμενη εβδομάδα. Λογικά. Thanks. Discord still though. Sorry for the Greek. P23, and I got shit. 24 is on my tail now. I'm gonna finish last. There he is. 24 is on my tail. Cossack. There's literally nothing I can do to defend. Everyone, say bye. Waving to Cossack. Oh, I'm gonna stop my crew chief. You can't be this. You know I have damage, man. You know it. So now I'm 24th. Ain't looking good, ain't it? Look at this. I'm turning wheel all the way and it's still not turning. Personal fastest lap. What'd I do? 150s. No. My personal fastest lap was a 201. Oh dear God. Ah, there's no way. This car's gonna kill me. Never give up though. Never ever give up. Even when you lose, there are things to learn from.
Okay, Costas, you've used half your fuel.
At least I can say for sure that I've had better races. And no, 201 is not my best lap around this place. I can do at least 5 seconds faster than that, which, you know, it's not the fastest lap, but it is faster than that. Alright, I'm about to go into last place.
Clear of the incident, green flag. We think that Voigt has stepped in.
No, he didn't overtake me. I think I spooked him on that turn. Or he was coming in too hot and had to brake. Stelio, where are you from? You never told me. Which city or country, if you're not in Greece?
Left side. Still there.
That is my last position ticket.
Just cut the track.
Yeah, hit that throttle, man. Go drifting. It'd be awesome if I can overtake someone with the damage I have. That'd be awesome. Watch this now. Watch this. I'm not in the slipstream anymore. It's a bit too far away, but look at that. There ain't no way I can catch up. $25. Ah, there you go. You live in Germany, but from Thessaloniki. Okay. So you're not in Thessaloniki right now. Okay. See, I was wrong. There's still 7 minutes of this race? Come on. Oh, well, actually that means that there's still time for other people to make mistakes.
We're looking alright here. Keep your concentration nice and smooth. E25.
Oh, so I'm not last. I can see a 27 there. Yeah. This is where I lose all. Look at the difference, the lap difference. How fast it's going up. How much time I'm losing in the straight. Whereas in the turns, you know, in the slower parts of the track, it's okay. The difference isn't so evident. Look at this. This is yeah, this is a lot.
Okay, Costas. 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Focus on the exits. We can go faster here. 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left.
So I know there's no battle between myself and Nether. That's ahead of me. There is no battle. But he's not going too far away from me, is he? Like 4.5 seconds after 2 laps. I consider that an accomplishment. I do not have any track warnings though, which is good. Oh look, I'm gonna make another record, personal record, 158.3. So much time is lost there. Wow. Unpredictable. No, I'll go look it up. I've heard about their races, F1 Action. I haven't been involved in any, you know, community groups and stuff like that. Basically, because I don't have time. You know, like this is basically when I can. Late at night, I can't commit to many things. So that's why I've been kind of laid back, or you know, stepped away from all the community events and endurance races because I just can't commit. But I have said that in 2023 I want to do like an endurance race. I want to take part in a championship, a league or something. So we'll see how that goes. Are you taking part in that that endurance race? How much of a endurance race is it? 3, 6, 9, 12, 24 hours? What is it? Oh yeah, so here you can't see it, it's too far away from the screen, but there's a fastest lap down here by C Junior. He did a 1:55.577. I've shifted my target for this race not finish last. And the target is not to get lapped. Seeing as I won't finish last anyway because there are people in the pit that have given up. So I won't be last by any margin because there's like 27, yeah. So there's 2 people that aren't racing anymore. 27, I don't know what happened 26. Maybe 26 completely gave up and left. So my goal now is to not be lapped.
Just out of 1, cutting the track. Alright, Costas, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Let's go over to my calculator and check it out. I want to see something. So I put 3 liters more than my calculator said I should. Right? So let's see what this calculator will say. First off, we can see there's a subtle warning at 7.1. Once that goes under 5, then I get a full red warning. But here, it says that I'll finish the race with 6.8 liters. Remember, I added 3 extra liters than what I supposedly had to. And now, it says 6.3 basically at finish line. So it's a good way of knowing that I'm safe. I'll finish the race with 6 liters extra than what I actually need. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, race is over. Blah blah. Oh, poor racing at Paul Ricard. I had 3 races. 2 on Tuesday, 1 today, and all of them were like bad. The 2 races on Tuesday, I was okay, I guess. But I wasn't lucky. In both races I was hit. But today was all on me. Not a single fault by anyone else. It was just me. Not the moon, not the tides. It was all me. First thing I want to do is save the replay for reference and the future. 4 races, 3 hours each. 3 hours. Ooh. Are they big teams? Like how many people are is it solo endurance? 3 hours is... It's a lot of seat time. Oh, and you can see. Isn't that beautiful? I like it. It's nice. All right. I just want to see how I messed up. Was it here? Oh, no, it's not here. It's the end of this one. I like how I always mess up at the beginning of the race. Okay, here. Was it here? I went... No. Next race. Next lap. Oh no, it was here. What the hell did I do here? Really? Why? How is that even possible? Alright, let's go. Let's take a better look at this. Cause that ain't looking good. What the hell happened? It bottomed out? What did it... Did it bottom out? I mean, I can't imagine anything else. Look at this. Maybe it did. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Check this out. It bottoms out. Look at this. There. Boom. And it pulls me away. That was unfortunate. Honestly, it took me by surprise. Like, I didn't expect that. I knew I was a bit off, but that was just boom. And then I couldn't save it. That was a lot of damage there. Wow. Let's go look at that again in slow motion glory. Going there and then off to the curb, and this is where it bottoms out. Boom. It's taking too long. Boom. Once more. Check this out. I'm trying to not counter steer and lose it completely. But there's not much I can do. It gets destroyed. Yeah, no, it did bottom out. Yeah, it was unfortunate. Let's see. I did do my best, didn't I? Am I lying? Who am I lying to? Let's go. Full speed. So this, I made a mistake here, okay? It was just racing incident. I didn't want to hit anyone, but check this out. Turning in here, bottoms out. I'm trying not to lose the rear end, but it was too fast. I'm sure I want to get out of here. Go there. I'm not sure I want to see my low fuel motorsport ratings. They've gone to the floor. Oh, damn. All right. Okay. We can start crying now. ELO dropped 54. Now I'm out of my Gold Plus license. Goodbye. And SR rating is 493. No. Unacceptable. Next week, I'm going back up. Schedule. First off, where is the cockpit cam? Let me refresh those numbers. There it is. And the ELO 1020 will drop to 985. Next week, we are Autodromo Enzo e Dino Ferrari. Then you may know that as Imola. That's good. That's good. All right. I've raced there quite a few times. I did my AMS testing there for the dashboard, but it was AMS, not ACC. All right. 2 people, 1 team, Stelio. All right, that's good enough. But 3 hours and Saturdays, not gonna happen. Absolutely not going to happen. That's like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Saturday, Sunday, weekends, basically, it's family stuff, so it's not gonna happen. I can race weekdays at late at night. So unless I have something very specific, I won't be able to do any endurance races. But I have been considering endurance races for charity. Then, in my mind, I can say that I'm doing a good thing. So if I'm away from my family for 3 hours, let's say an endurance race for charity, it's not being a bad husband or father. It's a charity, you know? But no, I'm like, no, not in 2022. 2023, I'll start planning a few things. I would love to do an endurance race. Get in a team, do all that kind of stuff. I would love to. So I haven't done it yet, but I would love to do that. So it's on my radar, but no plans. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. All right, let's leave it there. Okay, this was a single race stream, but most importantly, the beginning of the stream, I will cut it down and create a video of it. I presented the lovely dashboard 1.6.0 release candidate, which will be on my Discord sometime next week, maybe even tomorrow if I manage to wrap everything up that I want to, and will be published officially again maybe next week. But the point is, go back, rewind the video, and look at what's in store for the latest version of the lovely dashboard. There's a lot of stuff and customization, as you can see on my dash right here. That little number, you can put your number and your name, change colors, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff that's happening in the dash itself. Support for ACC, we already knew that. iRacing, we already knew that. AMS2, R Factor 2. It's all going to be there. And I hope you guys enjoy it. R Factor for me was a bit big pressure because I know LFM is running R Factor, so I wanted to get that in there. But yeah, I think that's it. Nothing more to say, nothing more to do. I won't be racing now. I'm probably going to go fix a few things on the dashboard and then head off. Next stream will be next week, so if you don't want to miss the next stream, please subscribe and hit the bell notification on YouTube if you haven't done that already. And yeah, looking forward to see you guys. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Keep sim racing. Be lovely. And yeah, just enjoy it. Stay on. RF2 will be great. Yes. In fact, I had a conversation today. For me, I think RF2 is a really good sim. So that's why I want to add it as well. So I'm also considering joining some RF2 races on LFM. So I wanted to be in there just so I can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on blobbing up. So that's it. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend. And I will see you all next week. Please like, subscribe, and share this to as many people as you can. Let's get the word out. Let's get Love the Dashboard on every single dashboard. All right. Thank you for joining, all of you. Thank you for being a part of my journey. And yeah, I just thank you. Thank you. Good night and bye.